Here's our second example of our methods of factoring by completing the square. So this is usually used in solving the equation. Solving the equation means finding the values of the variables that can satisfy the given equation. So here we are given this equation, x squared plus 12x plus 32. Okay, so for our solution, let us just write the given. X squared plus 12x plus 32 equal to 0. So if you look at the given, the coefficient of x squared is already 1. So we don't need to divide both sides or each term of both sides by the coefficient of x squared because this is already equal to 1. So we just omit the first step and we proceed to the second step, which is to transpose the constant to the other side and change the sign. So the result now, we have 0 on the right side. When you transpose this, this becomes negative 32, leaving only x squared plus 12x on the left side. Okay, so we have to find the third term. So plus, we need to find the third term. Then once you get the third term, then you also have to add the third term on the right side. So we have here 0 minus 32, so that is minus 32. Then whatever the third term you add here on the left side, we have to add that also on the right side. So plus third term. So what is the formula of the third term? So third term, the formula of third term is simply 1/2 of the coefficient of the middle term. So what is the middle term? We have first term, second term, third term. So this is the middle term. So the coefficient is this one, positive 12. Or no need to write the positive when you put this one here because that is already understood to be 12. Okay, so times 12, then the result of multiplication raised to power 2. Okay, so 1/2. What is 1/2 of 12? So 1/2 of 12 is 6. Okay, so squared. So what is 6 squared? That is 36. So we got the third term equal to 36. On the left side, okay, copy the first two terms, 12x, that plus the third term. The third term on the left side, you write this 6 squared, okay, and on the right side use this. So we have on the right side we have minus 32, then we have to use that positive 36. So the next rule is to simplify the right side. So to simplify the right side, we apply the rules of combining numbers. So the rules of combining numbers, we have to add. There's only one rule, add. But if you're adding numbers of different signs, we have to subtract and then carry the sign of the bigger number. So 36 minus 32 is equal to 4. The sign of the bigger number is plus, so you have plus 4 here, or you don't need to write the plus. Okay, then the left side, the result on the left side, this one becomes already the perfect square trinomial. And then we have to find the factors of this perfect. How to prove that this is a perfect square trinomial? You have to check the middle term. If the middle term is really twice the or before that one, twice the product of A and B of the factors. Okay, so what are the factors? So the factors, the rule here is to find the factors of the first term, which in this case we have x squared, factors are x and x. On the third term, the factors are 6 and 6. Okay, so to find the factors on the left side, you just combine this first x and the first 6. So x plus 6. Okay, and then the next is also this one and this. So that's also x is positive, then equal to 4. So we can omit the sign, positive sign. And from the laws of exponents, we have, if you are given x squared, this is the same as x times x. So in other words, this one can be written in this manner, following this form. So we can write this as x plus 6 squared equal to 4. Okay? Then after that, the next step is to raise both sides to a power 1/2. So raise this to power 1/2. So raise this to a power 1/2. Or this power 1/2 can be changed to radical. Okay? So what is inside the radical is x plus 6 squared. You just copy this. Then equal to, we have the radical, then 4. Then take note, when you take square root on both sides, we have two values on the right side, plus and minus. Okay, so this just cancels out. We have here the root, which is equal to 2. The power here is 2, so that cancels out. Or you can do it here. 2 times 1/2 is 1. So that becomes x plus 6, right? So I'm just using the radical to give you idea also how this symbol be used in solving equation. Okay, so x plus 6 equal to plus and minus, what is square root of 4? Square root of 4 is equal to 2. Then transpose the constant to the right side. So we have x equal to, when you transpose this, this becomes minus 6. Then we have plus and minus 2. Okay, so therefore, we can now solve for our x. So taking plus. So x is equal to minus 6 plus 2. Or x is equal to, again, we combine these numbers. So this is minus 4. So that's our first x. Then taking minus. So x equal to minus 6. Okay, minus 6, then minus 2. So x is equal to minus 8. So this is the second values for x. Okay, how to prove that our answers or values of x are correct? So what you need to do, just substitute these values for x in our given equation. Okay, so let's try it here. So let's check. Okay, so write the given equation. X squared plus 12x plus 32 equal to 0. Okay, so substituting the values. So we have two values for x. So when x is equal to minus 4, okay, substitute this value to this equation. So instead of x, write x equal to minus 4. So minus 4 squared plus 12 times minus 4 plus 32, is it equal to 0? So we still have to find out. So this is minus 4 squared, that is 16. Then positive times negative. So this is negative 48. Then plus 32, is it equal to 0? So when you combine the positive numbers, okay, so we have minus 48, then 16 plus 32 is positive 48. Is it equal to 0? So minus 48 plus 48, when you combine, 0 equal to 0. Yes. So both sides are equal. So therefore, our answer x equal to minus 4 is correct, is the solution to the given equation. Next, when x equal to minus 8, this value, when x equal to minus 8, so again, substitute to the given equation. So write the equation first, x squared plus 12x plus 32 equal to 0. Substituting the values of x, or the value of x, in this case, we have minus 8 squared plus 12 times minus 8, then plus 32, is it equal to 0? Okay, let's find out. Minus 8 squared is the same as minus 8 times minus 8, which is positive 64. Plus, what is 12 times minus 8? So positive 12 times minus 8 So multiply. So this is 16, carry 1, 8 times 1 plus, so that is 96. So this is negative. So plus, but this is negative. Negative 96 plus 32, is it equal to 0? Okay, so 64, so minus, plus minus, so this is minus. Plus 32, is it equal to 0? So combine the positive numbers. So 64 plus 32. Okay, copy negative 96. So when you combine the two, this is plus 96. Is it equal to 0? So combining the two, 0 equal to 0. Yes. So both sides are equal. So therefore, our x equal to minus 8 is also the correct value for x, or the solution to the given equation. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions or you have any comments, just leave your message in the comment section below. Thank you.